I'm Kallol Dahal, and in today's class, we are going to learn about the Earth and space from chapter 10, grade 9. So let's begin. Unit 10, The Earth and Space, a message from another planet. Suren Maji sat on the sandy bank of the Sunkosi River. He had been fishing all day but had caught nothing. He was tired and the twilight was changing into darkness. Suddenly, in the distance over the river, Suren saw a bright object. It might be a helicopter, he thought, probably going to Diktel, but there was no noise. It came closer and took on the shape of a saucer. It landed on the bank about 50 meters away. Suren got up and walked to the object. Once he had seen a film about a spaceship. Probably this was one. It might have come from another planet. As he went closer, a door opened and Suren was drawn into the vessel. He found himself in a room with what appeared to be a large number of control panels with flashing lights. He was frightened and almost jumped when he heard a voice saying, "Welcome to our spaceship, Suren. Don't be afraid. Sit down on the couch behind you." "How do you know my name?" Suren asked. "We are from another planet and we have been observing Earth for several months. Our devices have recorded radio and television broadcasts, and we have learned to speak English, since it is the most widely used language. By using a long-distance listening device, we learned your name and that you are the best student in your school. We have chosen you to pass on an important message to the leaders of your nation and of the world. Do you think that leaders will listen to a poor kid like me? Please open the door. I want to leave," Suren said. "You can't leave now. Look at the screen. The ship is several thousand kilometers from Earth, although only a few minutes have passed. On our planet, all the resources are recycled, whereas on Earth, you are wasting your resources. Soon there will be nothing left. Give your people the message that the recycle collection centers should be set up in every town and city on Earth. Cans, bottles, old household appliances, in fact, everything which is no longer in use should be taken there and be recycled." Suren said, "If I tell people that I've been in a spaceship, they will probably think I'm joking or perhaps out of my mind." "Don't worry," the voice said. "We'll give you an object that will prove that what you say is true. Pick it up. It's a tiny computer, far more advanced than any found on Earth. When it's examined by a computer engineer, we're sure your story will be believed." The screen lit up, and Suren saw the world growing larger and larger. He saw the Himalayas and the river Sunkoshi. The screen grew dark. The door opened, and Suren stepped out onto the sand. As soon as he was out of the spaceship, it ascended at an enormous speed and disappeared. At home, before going to bed, Suren wondered whether he had been dreaming, but when he put his hand in his pocket, he could feel the tiny computer. So this was a story about a boy getting kidnapped by aliens and then giving a very good message about the Earth and about recycling. I hope you have understood this. Now let's go to the exercise. Find the words from the story that are either opposite or similar to the words below. Dawn, opposite. Twilight. So in this way, find the words from the text and then write down the answers. Match the words with their meanings. Saucer, a small shallow round dish that a cup stands on. Spaceship, a vehicle that travels in space carrying people. Vessel, a ship or large boat. Flashing, short bursts of bright light. Couch, a long comfortable seat. Broadcast, to send out a program on television or radio. Finally, appliance, a machine that is designed to do a particular thing in the home. Now, put the following events in the correct order. Read the text and do this as your homework. Similarly, answer the following questions. All the answers have been given in the text. You just need to find the answers and then write it down. Now, grammar 1. Fill in the blanks with prepositions in, at, or on. We will meet at the corner of the street on Sunday at 5 p.m. Furba is studying English literature. at Ratnaraja campus. The horses are grazing in the field. Rima and Nakul got married in Bhadrakali temple 10 years ago. What time did you arrive in the hotel? What time did you arrive at the hotel? Rachita lives in England these days. The cat is somewhere in the house. There's a picture of house on Sheetal's t-shirt. The instruction is at the top of the page. The dog is sleeping on the carpet. Now, choose one of the words, phrases from the box and complete the sentences below using in, at, or on. Example has been given here. My train arrives at 4:30. Can you meet me at the station? I love Sundays the most. I can stay in bed until 8. My favorite movie, Pashupati Prasad, is playing at Shanti Chalchitra Hall. So you need to do it this way. I hope this is clear for you. So do this as your homework. Now, reading 2, uphill. Does the road wind uphill all the way? Yes, to the very end. Will the day's journey take the whole long day? From morn to night, my friend. But is there for the night a resting place, a roof for when the slow dark hours begin? May not the darkness hide it from my face? You cannot miss that inn. Shall I meet other wayfarers at night, those who have gone before? Then must I knock or call when just in sight? They will not keep you standing at that door. Shall I find comfort, travel sore and weak? Of labor you shall find the sum. Will there be beds for me and all who seek? Yeah, beds for all who come. Written by Christina Rossetti. Now let's go to the exercises. Match the words in column A with their meanings in column B. Wind. To have many bends and twists. Morn. Morning. Inn. A small hotel usually in the country. Wayfarer. A person who usually travels on foot. Seek. Look for. Complete the summary of the poem using suitable words or phrases given below. The speaker is making a journey with her guide. She asks the guide 8 different questions about the road ahead. The first question is if the road is all uphill and if the journey will take all day. The guide replies in the affirmative. Next, she asks if there is a place to rest for the night. So in this way, you can do it consulting the text. Do it as your homework. Similarly, answer the following questions as well. Now, grammar 2. Complete the sentences with the correct prepositions from the bracket. Due to a traffic jam, we are late today. I'm sorry, you are not eligible for admission to this course. Look, she is playing with her young son. The district administration office is entrusted to maintain law and order in the city. Now, the remaining ones, please do it as your homework. Choose and circle the correct prepositions in brackets in the paragraphs below. Mr. Pandey arrived in Kathmandu on May 10 at 8 o'clock in the evening. He decided to call on his uncle who lived in Bhaktapur. So, choose the correct preposition and write it down. This is also your homework. And with this, we come to the end of today's class. How did you find it? If you have any suggestions or complaints or advices, please get back to us at learning@dearwalk.edu.np. So until we come back with another chapter, have fun and goodbye.